Hello there, and welcome to another video. Today I decided to do something different and invite you on a journey back to 1900. I found this resource, Digital Reel. It's not sponsored or anything. It's actually through the library, and you can access multiple newspapers from that period, even as early as 1800s. So today we are going to look at what was popular back then. Alright, let's start with some of the ads I found here. Look at this one, right? And bunker stationers, frame making and picture binding, school books, school supplies, fine stationery and magazines. And this is actually, I think it's Napa Daily Journal was the first one that came up. Alright, let's look at other things. Okay. Christmas goods, perfumes, all sizes, prices, styles, and standard make. Atomizers, I don't know what that is. Cameras from $3, I think 50 and up. And buy a camera from us and we will devote some of our time showing you how to use it. Also Indian baskets, photo albums, and folders, brushes, combs. So this actually is the first, I believe, the first issue of year 1900 in January. I really want to know what atomizers are, and here they have a special offer. Camera is only $2.50. And then we have hot tamales. Mrs. Fellis will serve fine hot tamales every Saturday and Sunday evening, and there's the address. Oh, how cool is that? Okay, oh, how about this one? McCaffrey and Gillen, practical horseshoes. Horses shod with care, neatness, and dispatch satisfaction guaranteed. Give us a trial. Okay, there's another one. This one, look at this. Large spring stock of, alright, I don't know what that is. Full minery. Alright, let's look at this one. Drink Vicky mineral water. And there is the address. Okay, what else? Oh, look at gifts that he may appreciate. Silk mufflers in black, white, and mixed colors. Kid gloves, neckwear, silk and linen handkerchiefs. Fascinating, right? Okay, look at that. Does the baby thrive? If not, something must be wrong with its food. If the mother's milk doesn't nourish it, she needs Scott's Emotion. Now that sounds very trustworthy. It supplies the elements of fat required for the baby. If baby is not nourished by its artificial food, then it requires Scott's emulsion. Half a teaspoonful 3 or 4 times a day in its bottle will have the desired effects. It seems to have a magical effect upon babies and children. A 50-cent bottle will prove the truth of our statements. Should be taken in summer as well as winter, just in case you wondered. I don't know why they would even say. I also am fascinated by this word. I don't know if you can see it too well. Let's druggist. So that's what they called pharmacists at that point. Druggist. Now, quite interesting, right? So, let's see if there's anything else on this particular page. Oh, look at that. Coughs and colds. Try our bromo cold cure. It is a positive cure for colds, grip, fevers, and used in connection with our Red Seal cough cure. Will cure everything, almost every case of cold. And that is from Lovejoy the druggist. There was another one, another ad like this, maybe on a different page that I was reading. And let's see if we can find it. Maybe it's the next page. So it's the same edition of let me see. It's really fascinating also to see some of the prices. And they were also very much into the bloodletting business, I guess. And a lot of these articles have something like cure by cutting yourself. So don't do that. That's 1900. Okay, this is something about the stock, not exactly what I was looking for, but that's okay. Let's look at this one. I'm gonna zoom it in just a bit more because there was, okay. How is your wife? Has she lost her beauty? If so, constipation, indigestion, sick headache are the principal causes. Okay, that's the one I was looking for actually. Carl's Clover Root Tea has cured these for half a century. Priced 20 cents and 50 cents, I think. Money refunded if results are not satisfactory. So I actually Googled this Carl's Clover Root Tea. And it's totally one of those cure-all type of things that did nothing. Some kind of a herb that, clover. And it's literally just tea. And it was it did cure constipation, so it's a laxative basically. But back then, remember, well, you probably don't remember, but back then, everything could be solved with bloodletting and also purging or, things like that, including diarrhea, I guess. Anyway, so, amazing. Another thing, okay, physicians are the friends of the family. Harper whiskey is the friend of the physicians. A most valuable assistant and one that can be trusted. So, okay, kind of scary. Let's see what else they're selling here. He fooled the surgeons. Okay, let's look at this. All doctors told Rennick Hamilton of West Jefferson, after suffering 18 months from rectal fistula, he would die unless a costly operation was performed. But he cured himself with 5 boxes of Buckland's Army salve, the surest pile cure on earth and the best salve in the world. Oh, that's another cure-all. I am so glad that we live in today's society but maybe 200 years from now or 100 years from now, people will look at our newspapers and also not make fun of us, but say that we were so ignorant. Okay, another great discovery has been made, and that too by a lady in this country. That was fascinating on its own. And let's see, what did she discover? So, disease fastened its clutches upon her, and for 7 years she withstood its scariest tests. But her vital organs were undermined, and death seems imminent. They're so dramatic. For 3 months she coughed incessantly and could not sleep. She finally discovered a way to recovery by purchasing of us a bottle of Dr. King's new discovery of consumption, and was so much relieved on taking the first dose that she slept all night, and with 2 bottles she has been absolutely cured, and they even give her name. So another ad. Alright, let's see. There was another one. Next page. And this one had a lot of ads. Let's see what they have. Some best for the bowels. I mean, where now, I guess, would you see something like that? Best for the bowels. If you haven't a regular, healthy movement of bowels every day, you're sick or will be. Keep your bowels open and be well. Force in the shape of violent physic or pill poison is dangerous. The smoothest, I don't know what that word is, most perfect way of keeping the bowels clear and clean is to take candy cathartic cascarettes. Regulate the liver. Pleasant, palatable, potent, taste good, do good. Never sicken, weaken, or gripe. Wow. Keep your blood clean. Truly polite. Let's see. Housewife, clear out. I won't give you a thing. Beggar, as a barrel organ strikes up. Then, madam, may I beg you for the honor of waltz at least. I don't know. I don't get the joke, I guess. Maybe you do. Maybe it's just an interesting joke. Okay. Rush deduction. Poor thing, exclaimed one young woman at the theater. That girl is beautiful, but she is very deaf. How do you know? She has sat all through this French farce without blushing once. these jokes are really amazing. Wouldn't you agree? Alright, let's see what else. Book and job printing a specialty at the journal office. Notice to creditors. This actually probably some of that still remains. Let's see, the Lyceum Preparatory School, accredited for the university's law and medical colleges. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next edition of the Napa Daily Journal. This edition is from April 1st, 1900. Number 114. This is the front page of the journal, and let's see, I'm gonna zoom in to see what else is there. There's safety for the shipwrecked and health who trust to Dr. Pierce's golden medical discovery. It cures 98% of all who use it. Old form of disease, obstinate cough, weak lungs, spitting of blood, weakness and emaciation are perfectly and permanently cured by this powerful remedy. This is just scary, right? And then there's a testimonial, obviously, from Saunders Esquire of Mason County, West Virginia. My wife has hemorrhage of the lungs. Whatever that means. She had 10 hemorrhages, and the people all around here said she would never be well again. But she began to take Dr. Pierce's golden medical discovery, and she soon began to gain strength and flesh. Okay, after taking 10 bottles, she was entirely well. If anyone doubts this, they may enclose self-addressed envelope with stamp, and I will answer. Now, it's interesting that none of these advertisements really contain the true ingredients or what this is about, right? Okay. A lot of medical stuff makes me think that a lot of people had issues with cough and lungs. Look at this, Levinson's cough cure. Yeah. Coal, hay, wood, coke, charcoal. On the same sentence. Okay. What are they advertising here? Another sickness again. Another Acker's English remedy here. Gosh, this one looks like for children. Oh my goodness, this is scary. Alright, maybe there's something non-medical. Best wines, liquors, and cigars. Okay. The Palace Hotel, commercial men's headquarters and tourist hotel. Obviously, there was no talk about a women's headquarters. That's okay. It's 1900, I guess. And then we see again horseshoes. We've seen that before. Vicky mineral water is also popular. Let's see. Lossman's Place is now ready for patrons. Private room and for lunch parties and summer cardon in the rear. Best liquors and the best place. And then countrymen can rest here during their visits to town. Okay. Alright, this is a big one. Let's see. Must have it, the world famous Sheldon edition of the Topeka Capitol. It tells the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Don't really know what that is, but it is sold at 5 cents per copy. Alright, let's look on the second page. And this is Choi's Fresh Groceries. Alright. Fresh stock of raisins, nuts, jellies, cranberries, and all seasonable delicacies. Yeah. Okay. Another Scott's emulsion. You need not lose flesh in summer if you use the proper means to prevent it. That's right. You think you can't take Scott's emulsion in hot weather, but you can take it and digest it as well in summer as in winter. It's not like the plain cod liver oil, which is difficult to take at any time. If you're losing flesh, you're losing ground. And you need Scott's emulsion. Wow. Okay, that's just one heck of an ad. Let's see what else we've got here. Fine new millinery. What is millinery? The ladies are cordially invited to see the lovely effects and in-test colorings. I have no idea what that is. Okay, well, Corona cameras, fishing tackle. We have but one price, and that price is always the lowest we can figure. Okay, you may pay more, but you will get no better goods. The stationery. Alright. Okay, let's look at some rentals, I think. Let's zoom in right here. $7,500 rental, $70 per month, house of 15 rooms. Lot 50 by 100 feet. Exchange for a ranch. Also good business chances for sale. Okay. For sale, house and lot. House of 8 rooms. Barn, good well of water. Large lot will be sold at a bargain. Here's where you can apply. Don't decide on a wall covering until you have seen our stock of wallpapers. Now look at this amazing wallpaper. Okay, wow. And this is a 50-cent column. I'm sorry I didn't mention that. Under the above heading, advertisement of 5 lines and less will be inserted at rate of 50 cents per week. So all these 50 cents per week. Lost. Oh, what is this? A bangle made from a $5 gold please, with the word myrtle engraved on it. Finder, please leave with Mrs. Ed Welt. Okay, to receive reward. Belgian hairs for sale. Does from $6 up. Oh, dose. Oh my gosh. I'm totally unfamiliar with this. Bucks, $8 and up. Does breed from, does, again, breed from $10 to $40. The higher price, higher their score. There's another rental property, the Tobin Nursery, property on Vallejo Street, consisting of 2 acres, house and outbuildings. It's interesting how even the language has changed. It's not a 2-bedroom house, it's 15 rooms, or they're really not very descriptive. Anyway, let's see what else we've got. Ladies' ties. I didn't realize that ladies wore ties back then. Alright. Hotel arrivals. I don't know why you need that. Hotel arrivals. Palace, and there's a whole bunch of names. Pay your taxes. State and county taxes will be delinquent on the 30th day of April, 1900. Gardner, tax collector. Okay. What else? Ice cream season at McNeil's will open Saturday, March 31st. To cure cold in one day. They might, like I thought, they must have had a lot of viral and bacterial respiratory conditions. If a lot of ads talk about lungs and, coughing blood, that type of thing. Okay, what else? McNeil has a job lot of walnuts to close out at 5 cents a pound. And this is personal. Oh, look at that. Frank Wilson was on the street Saturday for the first time since his illness. Okay, think about it. Even these things they had to announce. There's no social media, obviously, and no means to communicate but through the newspaper. Mrs. Evans has returned from San Francisco much improved in health. And that is how people really found out about changes in society. Maybe it was somewhat simpler, who knows. But look at that. Mrs. Shaw has returned to Santa Rosa after visiting her uncle. Even these things needed to be announced. Okay, what else? Let's look at Superior Court calendar. Okay. Board of Education. Alright, this is bicycle pants for sale, obviously. Small gray and brown checks in fine all-wool washable cashmeres made with white cavalry seats. Something bottoms with button trim to hip, to side, and one watch pocket. All button closed, most comfort, style, and durability combined. It's not like you can post a picture describing that. Silk soap, head wrap. cambric and muslin night dresses. Our made-up white goods are so well done that no excuse is left for homemade garments, because that's what they did. All the old faults of raw seams, bad stitching, dangling, fitting, and ill-considered trimmings have been turned down, and you get now really artistic work satisfying to the most critical woman. It's really fascinating. I'm going to continue looking through this, and I'll be able to find some other articles and newspapers like that. Let me know if you liked looking at this type of video, and really digging into the history all the way to 1900, early 1900. In the meantime, I hope this was relaxing. Take care of yourself and be kind.